Maurice Thériault's capacity for instant violence was terrifying for all those around him. It was the source of his violence that brought Ed and Lorraine Warren into the house.
He was possessed by a demonic spirit, maybe even more than one demonic spirit.
The Warrens, who spent years recording and assisting at exorcisms, were called in by a Catholic priest after Nancy Thériault went for help in controlling Maurice's behavior.
Such as what?
Movement of objects, sounds, bleeding from Maurice's eyes from no natural causes, crosses appearing on his body. State police were called in, local police. They found Maurice on the floor in the bathroom, and while there, they had seen phenomena occurring around Maurice, the bleeding from the mouth, the eyes, French-Canadian messages appearing on his back.
Finally, a decision was made. Bishop Robert McKenna, a friend of the priest who brought the Warrens to the case of Maurice Thériault, decided a full solemn exorcism was the only chance to avoid a tragedy.
This is called the Ritual Romano, which is the ultimate in the rites of exorcism where Catholicism is concerned. He prepared himself, he went to the home.
And the exorcism would be the first ever recorded on videotape. A tape that shows Maurice's face changing from this to this as the bishop chanted to cast out the devil. Nancy Thériault was present throughout the exorcism.
When they were doing the exorcism on him, when he turned his head, I saw his face change. I saw the satanic look on his face.
As the video shows, far more was about to change on Thériault's face than its expression. As Bishop McKenna chants, Thériault's skin seems to bubble. A deep crack has opened on his forehead.
Maurice, do you feel anything inside you?
I see characteristics of his face look like they're becoming all crinkled, like burnt. There's a split on the left side of the head, which widens, opens up. The eyes, he blinks 3 times, which we consider an insult to the Trinity. The eyes look like a serpent.
How many are you?
All of a sudden, his eyes rolled up in his head, and his head went down. He collapsed, and within a few minutes, he came to. The first thing he asked for was Nancy, his wife.
This exorcism took place on the day after Easter 1985, and for several years, Maurice Thériault seemed to become normal again.
Things seemed to be going good. In fact, he wasn't even as mean as he used to be. He was easygoing. He was easygoing and everything.
But about a year ago, Ed Warren received an ominous call from Nancy Thériault.
And she said, Ed, I have to speak with you. And she said, Maurice is going back into his old ways again. Blood is coming out of his eyes. He's doing things that he shouldn't be doing. He's threatening people.
It was the beginning of the final tragic possession of Maurice.
Do you ever dream about him?
I haven't had one dream about that man since this happened. I'm sorry that he had to die. I mean, I didn't want him to die. All I wanted to do was leave me alone. But I'm glad he's gone.